Hey guys, VidGamer Luke here, and today we're gonna go over all of the cars that Rockstar decided to boot from GTA, and sadly there is over 100 of them. They removed so much vehicles, it's not even funny. So we're just gonna go straight into this. There's not gonna be any photos on screen because that'd take forever. So if you want to see if one of your vehicles was removed, just ask in the comments. All these are courtesy of Papazan on Reddit. Um, So we're just going to get started with Southern San Andreas. For two-door vehicles, the Peyote Gasser was removed, the Zion Classic was removed, the Nebula Turbo, the Issy Sport, the Vamos, the Futo, the Ruiner, the Romero, the Prairie, the Michele GT, the Fagiloa, the Hermes, the Retinue, the Tornado Rat Rod, the Massacro Race Car, the Jester Race Car, the Pigalle, the Blade, the Picador, the F620, the Fusillade, the Penumbra, the Sentinel, the Rat Loader, the Schwarzer, the Zion Cabrio and Standard Zion, the Gauntlet, Vigero, and Issy. And that's just the two-door vehicles on Southern. Next, there is the Seminole Frontier, the Dynasty, the Tulip, the BJXL, the FQ2, the Serrano, the Habanero, the Shebaruk, the Strider, the Frankenstrange, the Jackal, the Oracle XS, the Shafter, the Surge, the Warrener, the Regina, the Primo, the Buffalo, and Buffalo S. That's not the STX, but it's Franklin's car from Story Mode and the standard Buffalo. The Tailgater, the ASEA, the Ranger, the Ingot, the Intruder, the Minivan, the Premier, the Radius, the Stanier, the Stratum, the Washington, Asterope, Paradise, Fugitive, and Dilettante. And the thing that sucks is that some of these you can still get off the street. I'm sure you can find a Dilettante or a Prairie, but some of these you can't because there's the limit. So what Rockstar should probably do now that these you can't buy these is make it so you can just steal any one of these cars off the street and put them in your garage. But they won't do that because they're Rockstar. Or hopefully I get proven wrong. Then there's the Hellion, the Riata, the Seminole, the Kalahari, the Rebel, the Sand King SWB, the Rebel, um, both the rusty and the clean ones, the Injection, and the Bison. Luxury, you have the Landstalker XL, the Patriot, the Contender, the Landstalker, the Gresley, the Baller, the Cavalcade second generation and first generation, the Rakoto, the Felon GT, the Felon, and the Oracle. In motorcycles, holy, they got rid of a lot. The Wolfsbane, the Esky, the Avaris, the Zombie Bobber, the Damon, the Rat Bike, the Bagger. They got rid of the Fagio Mod and Fagio Sport, the Cliffhanger, the Enduro, the Nemesis, Hakucho, Innovation, Sovereign, Hot Rod Blazer, Body 801. They got rid of the Body 801. Ruffian, Vader, Blazer, PCJ 600, Sanchez, both of them. And they got rid of the standard Fagio, the Akuma, the Double T, and the Hexer. And now on Legendary Motorsport, for two doors, they got rid of the Tygon, the Morgan, the Zeruso, the Locust, the Neo, the Paragon R, the S80RR, the Deviant, the Stafford, the Swinger, the Comet SR, the Hustler, the 190Z, the GT500, the Viceris, the Silvestra, SE1, Cyclone, Rapid GT Classic, 8XA21, Torero, Ruston, GP1, Raptor, Lynx, ETR1, Tyrus, RE7B 770, 811, Verlier, Brawler, Coquette Blackfin, Sterling GT, Furore GT, Jester, Alpha, the Z-Type, the Stinger GT, and the Standard Stinger, which is funny because now there's another Stinger, so they just booted the other two. The JB700, the Cheetah, the Entity XF, the Cognoscenti Cabrio, the Standard Coquette, the Feltzer, the Infernus, both of the 9Fs, the Comet, the Vaca, the Bullet, the Carbonazare, whatever you want to say, the Rapid GT Cabrio and Rapid GT, and the Serrano sports car. And the four doors, they got rid of the Stafford, Revolter, Raiden, XLS, Roosevelt Valor, and Roosevelt, Cognoscenti 5.5, and the standard Cognoscenti, the Baller LWB, the Shafter LWB, the Exemplar, and the Super Diamond. They got rid of the Thrust bike. Over on Warstock, they got rid of the Lifeguard Granger and Lifeguard Blazer, as well as the Merryweather Mesa. And so far, the Elitist Travel and Doc T's are unknown. And on Benny's, they did get rid of the comment because they got rid of the other comment. So, I know my thoughts about this. I think this is, I'm just going to say it, really scummy. This is really, there's so much more great ways they could have fixed this. Any sane company would look, hey, our websites need to be streamlined, and Rockstar here is a mega billion-dollar company. It's not beyond their power to add some new filters, maybe filter by brand, maybe? That would help, or maybe just a search bar, or maybe just make a new website for all these cars to go to. If they want to streamline the browsing experience, there is so much more things they can do than just remove content. Removing content is the last thing you want to do in your game. That's the last thing you want to do, but Rockstar doesn't care. They want people to buy GTA Plus, and that's probably how they're going to bring these back, through GTA Plus, because they want people to spend $6 a month so they can have more money aside from the Shark Card subscription, so they can have more people dedicated to them, giving them $6 every month, which sadly is much more people than you'd think, especially with this whole Vinewood Car Club thing. There's probably at least thousands of people now, hundreds of thousands, that have gotten GTA Plus because obviously it's still on the store. There's so much more fixes for this besides removing content, and they didn't even. It's like they're not even trying. It is so obviously just another one of their schemes to make money and get people to go GTA Plus. You never want to remove content. And even if some of these are lesser used, a lot of them aren't. The 9F isn't, right? The Faggio isn't. That's a funny car that a lot of people like to meme with that car. The Infernus isn't. The Comet isn't. There's so much cars that aren't actually unused. And it's just baloney. It's garbage. It's what it is. It's stupid. And there's no point for them to do it this way besides just a stupid scheme to get them more money. It's so blatantly that. Um, if you're on PS5 or Xbox Series S or X, basically if you're on next gen, I don't think PC, so that kind of sucks. You can go to the car meet and buy these cars from other players on the so just look on the subreddit, the Ellis Car Meet Market. But the fact that you have to is stupid, and the fact that of anyone else, PC or last gen, which majority of people are probably still on or still playing, you guys are screwed because you can't. There's no way you can get it. As far as I know, there's no way you can get any of those vehicles that aren't the ones you can just put in your garage. So, just another slap in the face by Rockstar. First, they were removing cars by the week, just to force people to buy shark cards quick so they can get it before it's gone, and now they're just removing nearly, maybe even 200 cars, 200 individual pieces of content that didn't need to go. And it is disgusting. It is disgusting.